remasters. Yeah, let's talk about them. There's Overdrive Ahwstrich, and... Okay, I actually don't know who any of these guys are. I'm just making this up as I go. Anyway, there's these weird little red things that we've been running into a lot. I'm not exactly sure what they're supposed to be. It's kind of hard to tell with the graphics. They just sort of look like two-wheeled motorcycle things. I'm not really sure. The detail on the Game Boy Color is not exactly flawless there. But I decided to call in animal expert Steve Irwin to get his opinion on things. Alright now, here we go. We got little Zero here, little bugger, here we go. We're getting in the motorcycle. Alright now, heading up here. Oh, there's a wall. We know there's walls that you can... Only this kind you... Oh, that crikey, mate. Stop dying there. What? Whoa, man, you suck, man. Alright, so here are these red little buggers right here, and the thing about these red guys is they really hate it when you stick your finger right up their rectum and you probe them a bit. That's what I'm talking about. They really hate that, and then sometimes they leave this bright orange dung, and they really don't care for it when you take the dung and you smear it all over your face. Fortunately, though, I am in defiance of such obvious conventions of what not to do and how to treat animal life with respect. Of course, now I'm deceased, but what do you know? Anyway, I figured enough time has gone by, and my death is now funny again, right? Right? Anyway, right now we see that they dispense health as they die, thereby indicating that they are some sort of robot device, since Zero obviously gets health from robotic devices of some sort. Though we're not quite sure just yet, we haven't checked out his anus thoroughly yet. So anyway, having now collected some health, we're ready to move on to the next area of this gigantic metal wilderness, after dying several more times. And I see we're continuing to die. Alright, and back here again, and dying some more. Quite honestly, I have to wonder if Zero isn't some sort of strange cultist with some sort of death fetish. I said some sort too many times, I'm going to apologise for that right there. Alright, I think that's enough of this. Man, crikey, I'm getting bored. I'm going to get out of here now. I just can't take any more of this. Goodbye, mate. Oh, okay, that was a short visit. Anyway, man, really. All I can do is look back at this and think, I am the best at Mega Man. But seriously, I hope you're seeing just how messed up the cycle. You can't just hold down the button and keep on using the cycle cutter. You have to time it, and it actually doesn't activate. When you press the button, it takes like a full second for it to animate that, you know, for it to like actually count. And when you're going up a ramp, you have to jump and cut. You cannot just cut when you're going up a ramp, because it will actually not work at all. So again, unless they really intended you to jump as you were going up the ramp and use the cutter, it's poor design. And the cutter has a very tiny radius. It's like, it feels like it's just a couple pixels right in front of you, and so nothing above or below works. Anyway, yeah, that's me dying some more. Come on, Ikari. Post that thing already. Post the next part of Mega Man X2, so I don't have to play this game. Seriously though, after what I've gone through in this game, I think that anything will be easier by comparison. I played X2 just recently for the first time and got up to Flame Moth's level. I got all the way up to the boss on the first try, so... First try, first time playing X2, so... Like I said, anything is easier than this. Anything is easier than this. Stealing the Mona Lisa is easier than this. Anyway, I hope you're also seeing that this level is this little biking section is way longer than it needs to be, considering just how poorly designed the whole thing is. It does have branching paths, I noticed that, but every time I've fallen down, I've stuck to a wall, and not just because it was scrolling, but just stuck to it for bad design reasons. But this time I finally managed to write a state in here so that I didn't have to go all the way back, and I could just work on this section right here. And so I made it through! Whoopee! Hallelujah, we're finally through this. And so I do a little victory jig to celebrate. And we're moving on. We're moving on to... And in the red corner, moving at 55 miles an hour, weighing in at 33 tons, it's Flame Ostrich, and in the blue corner, wearing gold and orangish colors. No, not gold, it's the other thing. Anyway, it's Zero. And he weighs about, I don't know, who cares. And Zero's back in the ring. Here we go, it's going to be an all-day, all-fight, Sunday special pay-per-view matchup. Anyway, this boss is kind of annoying because I can't always tell. He always signals before he's about to rush you, but he does not signal whether he's going to jump or whether he's going to run, so you basically just have to guess, because there's no other visual cue. You'll see what I mean later. At this point, we don't have any weapons, so we have to close with him and just slash him a million times with our weapon. This would probably be a lot easier if we were being Mega Man. There's also no walls to jump off of in this level, so if you're going to jump over him, you have to be really careful about positioning. I do gradually figure out how to deal with this guy. He's not nearly as annoying as Flame Mammoth was, to be honest. The whole cycle thing was actually much more difficult. I have to comment, though, for being a for being Overdrive Ostrich, I'm not seeing the Overdrive part. Overdrive Ostrich! His special ability, he runs at you kind of quickly, but not so quickly you can't jump over his head. And occasionally he throws feathers. He's Overdrive Ostrich! I mean, really? Come on. Overdrive Ostrich, he jumps in the air! Wow! I wonder if, like, the guy who was selling the robots to Wily, maybe Wily doesn't build them, maybe he buys them. And maybe he just, like, goes to the shopping channel and it's like, hey Merv, this new Overdrive Ostrich robot sure is fantastic. Wow, it sure is, Griffin. I mean, just look at this guy. Yeah, you press this button, or you tell him to do this, and he jumps. Oh man, and look at that sexy pose he strikes while he's jumping too. Wow, I just can't believe it. We're gonna sell out of limited edition, aren't we? Yes, sir, Merv, we certainly are. And if you order in right today, we will throw in limited edition gold paint. Wow, this is the special collector's edition gold paint. It was personally autographed by Dr. Light himself, along with a nice little "You suck, Wily" message. Yes, I know, Terry. Oh yes, here's Terry. Let's talk about the next robot. Oh yes, Flame Mammoth. Flame Mammoth, he's awesome, he's great. Check this out, with new awesome ability to throw fire. Wow, that certainly is incredible. What an incredible offer. Yes, it's just too bad we have only 20 of these in stock. Order now, only 5 easy payments of $11.99.99. Wow, that is an amazing deal. And then Wily just calls in and buys it. I mean, I just have to wonder if that isn't... Like, he calls in, do you take MasterCard? I really just have to wonder about these things. Because some of the Robot Masters... Like, what were they thinking? Anyway, there's pathetically easy attack to dodge. It's nice to see one of those before. Yeah, again, you never know He does the same pose he's gonna do when he runs straight at you as when he jumps, so you just have to guess, I suppose. But I didn't give him a chance, he died. So we're just gonna let the jazz kind of play us on out. And I apologize if I seem a bit bored today, or a bit annoyed, because this was not much fun at all, but hey. Anyway, it's sort of fun. I'll see you later.